knowledge of the social world. In this activity, I mix my thoughts about the topics and the most interesting parts of the reading. The ways in which we relate to others change progressively with age, depending on our environment and the people we surround ourselves with. Our behavior will be in constant change. Speaking specifically of studies of the social, there are two main points: social behavior, which is based on how subjects are represented in the social world, and knowledge of social consciousness, which is what we do in the social world. There are certain theories about acquisition process, and within this, that children and adolescents acquire their ideas about the social world through adults, and these only limits themselves to progressively integrating them. We find three types of problems that we go through throughout our lives: knowledge of others and ourselves, moral and conventional knowledge, and knowledge of the institutions. And all of these help us to position ourselves as individuals in society and understand what is happening around us. Social models. What are social models made of? Well, social models are made of socialization, norms and rules, social values, reflection on the social world, functioning of social systems, notions or explanations, and information. The character of social representation are social experience, fragmentary experience. Children are fully subject to the laws of physics, subject to multiple restrictions. The experience with the adult social world is much smaller. Insufficiency of their intellectual instruments. And the last, the fields of representation of the social world are understanding of the political and the economic order, understanding notions of authority and power, understanding of the laws, attachment to the nation, family conception, and, well, sex roles, social classes, professions, school, born and death, war and peace, religion, and history. Erickson's stages of psychosocial development. Erickson was a psychologist who developed one of the most popular and influential theories of development. Erickson's theory centered on psychosocial development. The stages are: Stage 1, trust versus mistrust. Stage 2 is autonomy versus shame and doubt. Stage 3 is initiative versus guilt. Stage 4 is industry versus inferiority. Stage 5 is identity versus confusion. Stage 6 is intimacy versus isolation. Stage 7 is generativity versus stagnation. And the last stage is integrity versus despair. Here we have a chart of the stages of the psychosocial development. Social cognition in psychology focuses on the way people process, store, and apply information about the other people and social situations. Social cognition concerns the various psychological processes that enable individuals to take advantage of being a part of a social group. Of major importance to social cognition are the various social signals that enable us to learn about the world.